Hi Leo, welcome to your whole story reading. We are going to get started in just a moment once I shuffle all of these cards. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Happy birthday to all the Leos. One more shuffle here. Okay. There's that. All right. Now we're ready. Okay, what does Leo have going on? Ooh. Okay, there's definitely some changes that have happened here, or you've gotten some news about a situation that it wasn't good. Whatever it wasn't good. Like you got some truth on a matter and it was kind of disappointing. You felt as if things were not fair, and definitely was a time or a need for change. So yeah, this was all resulting, I feel like you were in a situation where you felt a lack of stability. Okay, so this has already happened. So you may be like healing through something or getting over a situation that kind of knocked you off balance. You're very protective right now of your emotions, very closed off because you dealt with a lot of toxic people in the past, and now you're seeing the truth of the people that you had around you. This could have been friends with the Three of Cups there. But going forward, I do see you having some, you know, natural, like healthy boundaries. I feel as though you're very protective. Like you're not taking any chances when it comes to your money or when it comes to your family. There's some success happening here. And it could be, you know, as a result of like healing from past trauma, past betrayal. Yeah, see, you're coming up here with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let's see. You're fighting back and bringing something to a close. I feel as though there's something here that took a long time. So some of you could have been involved in, or you could be involved in some legal situation, some lawsuits or something like that. I feel like things were going really slowly for you, but keep at it. You're going to get a victory here. Or at least you're going to be able to close something out. Something that you haven't been able to move on from, you're going to close it out. There is a victory, actually, because we have the Six of Wands right there. So yeah, I'm kind of getting that, for some of you, this could have been a divorce, or this could be a divorce, like you're in the middle of it. But you're trying to separate yourself from a situation that was toxic or brought you some sadness in the past. But you're getting clarity on this matter. This has already happened. This is not like, I feel as though this Tower moment, it's not something that's upcoming. This is, you know, definitely like clean up from that Tower moment. And I see you like really not taking any shit from anyone. You're going to be combative. You're going to be, you know, people better watch out. That's all I'm saying, because you're very, very protective at this time. I'm kind of getting like people may have underestimated you. What else do we have for Leo? Could be dealing with a Cancer. I feel like some of you are having some issues at work. Like you're not getting along with people at work, or you're just not agreeing on something. There's some kind of like decisions that need to be made, but people are kind of all over the place. Okay, here's the thing. I feel, you know, communication is going to be a big topic for you in the month of August. So I'm getting diplomacy. There's a need for diplomacy here because you're going to be at odds with people around you, and this very much has a career vibe, or this could be at odds with people around you with regards to money. So you could be fighting with somebody over money or something like that. But there's definitely difficulty or challenge in coming into an agreement or to a decision with other people. I feel like there's multiple people involved here. The reason I'm saying communication is very important here is because you may incur a loss. Okay, so there is a battle happening here, and depending on how you handle it, you know, if you are not diplomatic and don't play nice in the sandbox, there's a chance of incurring a loss. Yeah, see, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see here. I'm almost getting like there's somebody who's trying to lead you astray, like they wanted to slow you down. Yeah. There's that Queen of Cups again. And now the King of Swords. So there is going to be a decision made. Whether, you know, you come to an agreement or not, there is going to be a decision that is made regardless. I feel like there's a lot of fear. Let me see here. There's a lot of fear here about a financial loss, or just being like strapped for cash. I'm getting someone here, someone around you. This could be a lover, a partner, someone that you have love for. But I feel like this person is like perpetually discontent with life, like very much like an overthinker as well. So, you know, when I said somebody's trying to hold you back, maybe they're not trying. This is just like their personality, and in them just being them, they are holding you back. So I'm getting here like there's some kind of negotiation or planning for something that's going to happen in the future that requires, you know, a lot of decisions to be made. And there's a slowdown here because there's someone who overthinks things and is very, very afraid to get into a situation where they're not going to be financially abundant or stable. Okay. King of Cups, okay. I'm getting here that you're having trouble trusting others, even people who you know, maybe a boss or someone that you would normally go to for guidance. I'm getting here that you're having trouble trusting because they led you, again, I'm getting like led you astray. They led you down the wrong path, or you feel like they did. Like you lost hope in a situation, you're just giving it up and you're going off on your own. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting here, you're taking your power back. You were having to work with others and having to, you know, try to get everybody on the same page, but I'm seeing you here giving up because you've lost trust. And when you do, you actually do better. You know, you do better on your own than working with others. Look at that, Seven of Swords again. There's someone here who was very selfish. Whatever they were expressing to you, so if they were expressing, you know, feelings, kind words, it was not sincere. There's someone here who is not sincere. This could have led to an ending of I don't know why I want to say like an affiliation. So this could have been an affiliation to anything really, to some kind of group, to an organization. But there's you're ending an affiliation because you realize that you really don't see eye to eye with whatever this is. Yeah, look, the Four of Wands in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse. So there is clearly a connection here. Could very well be a marriage. Whatever it is, it did not work out because not everyone was, you know, very honest. And here is the King of Wands in reverse. So a lot of anger. This is why there's this feeling of giving up. Like, I'm not doing this, because you find out that there's a lot of lies. There's some kind of cover-up happening here. Somebody who was very, you know, manipulative, very corrupt. This King of Swords in reverse. And also abusive. This is somebody who could have been like emotionally abusive. You could be healing from this, or you could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Yeah. Wow. There was an ending with people that you had feelings with, so that you could have cut off some friends, like more than one friend. These were people that you know, you shared with, you maybe went on vacations with, I don't know, but all this ended because of lies and deceit. Yeah, you got to the point where you just couldn't take it anymore. This is like, you know, frantically trying to get out of this union, this relationship, this organization. Yeah, there may actually be arguments or fights about money, again, is what I'm seeing. Yeah. See, you start to not care how anybody else feels because you see their true colors. You see that all they care about is money. There's someone around you who they're really, their main focus is money. And so they like being around you because you were very generous, you were very nurturing, and you were very abundant. So there was a lot to work with there. But that is ending if it hasn't already, because you're seeing clearly now. And you're deciding here, nobody's going to step all over me. I don't care, you know, what kind of sweet words they say. It's done. It's over. It's over because somebody was lying, cheating, stealing, you know, something that was unjust. There could actually be a lawsuit here as well. So you maybe go into court. The Emperor can be a judge or a lawyer. So you may be taking a risk taking someone to court because, you know, obviously you may or may not win. But there is some kind of battle happening here. Okay. I feel like somebody's watching you from afar. Someone's watching you, like they're watching to see if your relationships fall apart. They're watching to see if your home falls apart. Like, wow. If you're able to like move on from whatever it is that you have just been through. Wow. You're moving away from any kind of drama. You're finding balance and harmony within yourself. Like, you don't care how much time or energy you've spent on a situation. If it's not working out, you're just out. I feel like a lot of you like suffered in silence for a long time, and you just kind of dealt with things. Like you just kind of, you know, whatever anybody threw at you, you just dealt with it. Look at this. This, yeah, somebody is definitely like a manipulative person is watching you from afar. It's almost like they don't want you to move on, to get ahead. I see you doing very well financially. You know, you're feeling very stable. But there's also a lot of focus on like your healing your emotions, healing from disappointments, from betrayals. Look, there was a lot of illusion around the situation. 3 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So something you thought was real ended up not being. You were actually just dealing with somebody who's very, very selfish, self-absorbed. So you're moving on from this. You're not fighting with people. Like, you don't want to spend your energy on other people. Look, there's like secret, this could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. You could be, if you're in a relationship with a Pisces, then that's the person. Otherwise, there's like secrets going on in your relationships. I'm getting here there were connections. They don't have to be romantic, but there were connections here that just simply were not working out. You and these people do not vibe, even though you thought you did, but you do not. And so these situations are coming down. You know, the tower is coming down. And I do get the sense that you really tried your best to stop this from happening. You tried to make things work with someone, but it just did not. Okay, so yeah. It's like you were very emotional. Like I said, you were very nurturing, but you got to the point where you will be getting to the point where you kind of go ice cold on someone, because you know that this is what's best for you in order for you to keep harmony and peace in your life. So the way that you take your power back is by taking your energy away from a situation. I feel like once you do that, people are going to try harder to get back into your good graces. But there still seems to be some secrets here. Or again, you could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay. Almost done here. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing you here kind of going into isolation. but it's something good for you. Okay, so for some of you, this is like you're going on vacation, you're going to be, you're not going to have contact with others for some time. Maybe you're going on a cruise, something like that, where you're not going to be talking to others. You're actually going to just be having fun, and I feel like people are wanting your attention. But the more you like pull yourself away from whatever situation this is, the more you see that it's over. Here you are. Yeah, you're not backing down. You're blocking communication from other people, even though, I feel as though, you may have had like some long-term relationships. Again, not necessarily romantic, but there's some long-term relationships here that there's a lot of conflict involved here. And so I feel as though you're choosing to stay alone or to be alone and to block communication from other people because you're really very much focused on yourself. Again, I'm getting a traveling vibe here, so some of you may be planning a trip or going on vacation, but you're very much focused on the future, and you don't want to speak to, I get very strongly you're cutting off communication. Like you're definitely going into hermit mode. Yeah, look at you. The Strength card is clarified by the 8 of Cups. So you're walking away from something. And then we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something did not work out. It was meant to end, Leo. So if you have like any kind of guilt or, because I get that sense, like you get guilt that you didn't do enough. You did more than enough. You went above and beyond. This was meant to end. It had to end. You were meant to have some kind of new beginning here and focus on yourself, focus on the future. Yeah. I feel like in the future here, this ending is going to trigger you to do some sort of self-assessment. There's a self-assessment going on here with regards to your past. You're going to get a lot of enlightenment. I feel like you're seeing patterns, reoccurring patterns from the past, but you're learning the lesson this time with the Hangman in reverse here. So you taking yourself out of this messed up equation brings clarity to you. It makes you see who is toxic, what situations you really don't belong in, and what you want to take with you into the future, because you're starting a whole new cycle in your life. I feel like a lot of you are taking action when it comes to maybe like you're fixing up your house, you may be doing renovations. This could be even like work on yourself. So you may be having some sort of like new beauty regimen or maybe an exercise regimen or something like that. Yeah, you're taking action now where previously you felt kind of held back because you were all in your head, having trouble making decisions, overthinking things. But you're getting out of that and you're actually making these decisions now, even if the fear is still there, because there is some fear that exists here. I'm kind of getting like if you allow yourself to get away, now whether that be physically away or just metaphorically, like maybe you're just not going anywhere, you're staying home, but you're cutting communication with people, so people don't really even know if you're home or not. It's like you kind of disappear for a while, and I think this does you good because it helps you to focus, you know, on what is best for you going forward. It brings you the clarity that you need. It lets you see what has been holding you back this whole time, or who has been holding you back this whole time, because there's definitely an energy here that yeah, it's just not, it's not positive for you. It brings you negativity, really. Okay, so last cards. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. No way. Yeah, okay. So you're having a new beginning. So wherever, you know, in life you had sadness and disappointment and maybe all you did was cry, well, guess what? Shit is changing. This is a new start for the better. Look what we have here. 10 of Cups twice. You're starting a brand new happy beginning. There's something that's happening here that's going to be amazing for you. You may be getting this news, but I feel like, you know, when all these good things start happening, you're almost like on the defensive. Like you feel like it's too good to be true. You could be getting some good news that you don't trust, you know, until you actually see it come to fruition. And that's probably a good idea, you know, to, you know, just don't believe anything that you hear. And I feel you got to this point because you were deceived so much by people who were so close to you. But, you know, some of you, like I said, you're cutting off family, friends, but it seems to me like you're finding your new soul tribe or something, but you're finding happiness, whether it be by yourself. But I feel like there's others, though. There's others that are enjoying this happiness with you, and it's a whole new beginning. And I feel like once this happens, you're going to be super, super protective. I already saw, you know, in the beginning of the spread how you were very protective. You're definitely like that like that mother lion, you know, protecting her cubs. Like you're not letting anybody get near this 10 of Cups. Because maybe in the past you had this 10 of Cups, everything looked great, felt great, but you allowed too many people around your 10 of Cups, and they started knocking them over cup by cup by cup until you were left with none, until you were completely depleted, Leo. But that's all changing now because you have fought really hard for yourself. You have fought really hard to like change your behavior, to change your patterns, to learn, you know, the lessons from these cycles that you are closing out. So yes, very much, I feel like, you know, the new moon in Leo that we just had has possibly a lot to do with this, because this is like a new manifestation. So you may have been thinking about this, you know, what your 10 of Cups is, and it's coming. It is definitely coming. So let me get an oracle card for you. Messages for Leo. Ooh, that almost went into the fire. Okay, at the bottom we have, it is time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. Isn't that what this whole spread was about? Something about some kind of decision that needed to be made. You were trying to make that decision with other people, with their input, but it seems you're going to have to go at it alone, and you do much better that way. Okay, we have a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. So all of these situations that you've encountered, these people that maybe have deceived you or betrayed you, they were all in your life for a reason. We're all connected. It's all part of the plan. Okay, so if that helps to see them in that light, in the spiritual sense, and not, you know, villainize people that really come into our lives to teach us certain lessons. Sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture of what the purpose of that situation was, rather than focus on that particular individual, because, not to sound mean, but nobody is really that important in the whole scheme of things. Everything truly has to do with you and your journey here on this earth, and what your spiritual lessons are, and all of those people that you encounter play a part in that. So they're really just playing a part, Leo. So it's, hopefully that's easier for you to let go of them and just move on, because you have some great things coming to you. All right, Leo, take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye.